your girl, Mr. Nine and we're here live at Black and Nobel. We're waiting for the man of the hour, Mr. Tyson, for a thorough interview, so stay tuned.
Rick and Vincent, Rick and Vincent have a question for you both. But Mr. Tyson. Okay. Because the boss just stepping in the building, so let me fix up with the shirt. Boss, how the show been so far?
Everything I've got.
Alright, the boss said we'll plug in. Alright, so let me ask you this now, Tyson. First of all, what was the energy that made you believe in Akeem when he shared his vision of wanting to go into books, when books something that was on top market?
Any man who gets up at 7 a.m. every day to be there, even if only one customer shows up, has a heart for that one customer. You know what I mean? And anybody who stays till midnight that same day, just because somebody from out of town might show up, is somebody that you know will be there for you, even if you're just a customer, not only just a friend.
Okay. So, what has kept you dedicated to the Black and Nobel enterprise? Because I know that business has not always been on the up and up, especially just going through a major recession. And as Akeem said, there are lots of major corporations that closed, and a lot of businesses that were dissolved during that, time. So what made you stay loyal to the Black and Nobel brand?
Well, because we never believed that we went down at any time. We were, I think, the slowest time of our most creative, and any time that you can be allowed that creativity in a place of business such as Black and Nobel, where we touch the world, and every day we can come up with something different that's going to keep us in business or touch us on our own.
So let me ask you this, because Akeem mentioned always trying to reinvent yourself every day. I know you are coming up with creativity. So what kind of creativity and reinvention was put into place to let Black and Nobel stay afloat the recession?
Well, as you know, Black and Nobel started as book stands and riding around and jumping out, selling books, selling CDs and things like that. Going to the flea market. The flea market was a big way for us to expand, because it's 20,000 people going through the flea market, 40,000 per weekend, and festivals, like a Dundee, getting fine spots at pen relays and a Dundee and things like that. We get a chance to reach the world. So then you realize when that day is over, how can that world reach you again? So we say, we'll move over to the digital side. We still do festivals, we still do the whole thing, but every day is a festival online. Every day is a Dundee online. Every day is a
Penzland video.
And wherever you want to be, we can do that every day online. And so now, with us moving on to blackandnobel.com and weshiptoprisons.com and ariav.com and so many other .coms that you don't even know about, that's getting ready to just maintain growth.
It's the weigh-in, baby. Hold on.
We here at Black and Nobel definitely appreciate both sides of this debate. And remember, it's just a pre-debate.
That's right. It's
this is a pre-debate. This is just the start. We will finish this on December 7th.
Yo, this is the weigh-in, baby.
But for now, we do have the DVD of tonight. Oh yeah, here. God, we'll be ready in 10 minutes when we stop talking. So you can get it tonight, get all your questions together for the 7th.
Everybody knows. We right here at Black and Nobel, ariav.com, the home of hip-hop. The home of hip-hop. You're in the home of hip-hop. Welcome. Come here. See, we got a million rappers here, right? A million rappers here in Philly section. Welcome to the instrumental section.
I've been coming to this instrumental section for about 2 months now. 3 months now. I bought one instrumental CD.
Listen, like I said, million rappers, no producers. Where's the legacy gonna live on? If you get instrumental CDs, you're already basically you. I mean, everybody's CD that you see on here, they already on the radio. This is a plea to the producers out here. You're in your basement sweating with no air conditioning. Come up out the basement, hit the second floor, and live.
They think they're gonna get paid right off the back though. They don't want to do that, letting motherfuckers get free shit.
Listen, let's not even talk about that because you have to walk in here to find out how you handle your business. You gotta walk in here with your product to handle your business. All I'm saying is there's space here for you. It's more opportunity for producers than there is for rappers. Everybody trying to get on DVDs and all this stuff. That's cool. I'm not knocking. It's more room for producers to live longer than rappers in Philadelphia. Philadelphia is known around the world for the sound of Philadelphia. We don't have a sound of Philadelphia as far as the producers go right now. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What you in here looking for? Instrumentals, right?
Yeah, I spit.
You spit. Yeah. How many Philly producers instrumentals have you got now?
Too many, I can't even count, cuz.
We talking about originals though.
I'm talking about originals.
Like
I'm talking about Philly producers.
Like
Philly producers.
G-A-Z.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Probably like 10, 12.
Out of 1,000, or you can't even count how many instruments you got. You got 10
I always come here.
instruments from Philly.
Yeah.
It's not good, man. You know what I mean? That's like on the scale. You got rappers and you got producers. What? We have to go out of town to get producers. We got producers sitting right. We got producers sitting right here, right here. I know you.
Real shit right there,
I know y'all. You know I be in and out of everywhere. I know y'all, and I talk to y'all all the time. So now we just gonna take it to the internet. I don't want to start calling out names of people who I really have asked, talked to face, man to man, and pleaded to bring their product into our store. That means I'm gonna be something there for you. You don't even have to worry about it.
Saying we did it's all original music. You know, we doing it like we signed, man. Like we, you know, we got $1 million.
I told him that I appreciate him doing that original tracks because we sell a lot of mixtapes, a lot of CDs, a lot of things like that. The instrumentals, all the instrumentals that we have are stuff that's straight off the radio. Remember, hip hop started with the DJ anyway. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't no DJ, it wouldn't be no MC. Now, with that being said, where's all our producers at? Swiss Beats said, listen, you know what I'm saying? I said I can send my kids to college off of the raps that I made, the songs that I made, but off of the publishing and production that I did, my kids, grandkids won't have to work. Why are you trying to be in front of it? Be original. I mean, if you get a CD that's off of the shelf, there's nothing wrong with it. Everybody has to do it once in a while because that's what people hear it quick. Like, oh shit, the beat. They hear the beat first and then they hear what you just saying on the rap. But with original tracks, you don't have to sound like the person that's on the track before you because you're programmed. You hear the CD over and over and over again on the radio, you're like, man, I finally got my hands on the track. So you put on the track and you're already programmed that you're supposed to sound like that person that's on that song already. You don't. If he has a song already and you get on the track and sound like him, we don't need you. It's no use for you. You're taking up somebody's space that's already there. Just sit on their lap.
True story, man. That's, you know, that's pretty much the concept that I took in it. You know, because it says like anybody can sit and, you know, just write, you know, but you gotta give it a little bit more, man. You know, to show your craft, to show where you are at, you know, what type of level that you're on. And, you know,
challenge yourself.
Exactly.
Challenge yourself. The people that did those songs, they already challenged themselves. Now, it's honestly, it's a lot of in the basement producers that's out in Philly that nobody heard. Why? Because y'all don't get an instrumental CD, you go down there and go to the studio, you don't really utilize it. You don't utilize the engineers. You're like, all right, I can just hurry up and make one out, have this thing out by the end of the year. Stop doing mixtapes. I mean, I sell more mixtapes than anybody in the world, but I would like to sell a promotional album. Your mixtape is a promotional tool for your album, not for the next mixtape. How much credit do you get for your mixtape? You can't go into a label and say I sold 10,000 mixtapes. They're gonna say, let me see, and you don't have them. You're gonna say, call Black and Nobel and see how many boxes they brought. And they're gonna have to go off my word. Anybody can say anything. You know what I mean? The barcode, boom, boom. It's official. You know what I mean? Now you get production deals and distribution deals and things like that. If your whole purpose is to get known, get your stuff out there, then you need to be different than the next person. Find a producer that nobody heard of. Don't think that you can work with him a little bit, but he just needs a little work, and be patient and groom him. Now he's your producer, and nobody sounds like just your mixtape, your instrumental after you.
It's true. Man, you know, it's wise words, decent man, good looking, brother.
Anytime.
You know?
Anytime.
Black and Nobel,
you can check me out on YouTube saying the same type of thing at the conference. This is not nothing new that I'm saying. I'm just trying to inspire y'all to take it to the next level. You gotta take risks and you gotta not like, yo, I don't want to be like him. You gotta stand up and say that. I don't want to be Jay-Z. He's a billionaire and I still don't want to be like him because I'm myself. That's what you need to stand up and say.
You gotta look at this too, man. How many artists you know in this city got $1 million deal? Tell me.
Let's take that.
Just answer that question.
Let's not even put money in it. How many people in the city got a deal that's actually a deal?
It's actually a deal.
Yeah,
I feel you, man. Definitely a challenge, man. But you know, there's people out here out for it, man. You know, I know I'm down for it. Man, Rook and them down for it. We getting it in, man. Shout out to Black and Nobel. They will be the first to get the New Breed project. We out of here, man.
We still live with Black and Nobel, you know what I'm saying? I mean, big welcome home to my nigga Chief. You know what I'm saying?
I'm back, man. Look, my man, he mad at me right now, man. I'm supposed to have a signing.
Listen,
I'm gonna have a signing drink.
Since he wanted to know, we support y'all. We support y'all artists. We support y'all authors. We support y'all MCs. We do what we do. We don't do it for us. It ain't one of my CDs on the shelf at all. It's not one of my books on the shelf at all. So when I say I'm going to tell somebody from out of town that somebody from Philly is doing a signing and they don't show up, that allows that person from out of town, they could have been down here crushing it that day. I just want my Philly people to support our Philly stores like the people from out of town do. That's why I'm mad at you. If you want to keep it.
That nigga not mad. That shit made a lot of sense, but he ain't mad. Nah, man. Tyson ain't fucking mad, man.
I just have to show time.
Yeah, man. No, that's real rap, though. You know, we definitely got to hold each other down. That's why I've been down this bitch sweating with no AC. Right. You know what I mean? Holding it down.
I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness.
You're not sorry. Now, look, ain't no way.
By the way, that was a good introduction. This is Tania Jamila,
hey, how y'all doing?
author of Ghetto Ballerina. One of
I don't see my book though. They all sold out. What's going on?
No, they didn't sell out. I didn't know she wrote books. She just bounced through my interview, literally. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
It's all good. Tell them what you do.
Hey, I'm a writer. I'm the CEO of Up All Night Publishing, and my first book, Ghetto Ballerina, is tearing down the streets. I live in Philly, rep in Baltimore, so what? Baltimore made me, Philly raised me, and the whole world pays me.
That's Paul.
All right.
Now we need to see what that book look like.
He said what the book look like.
You gotta get that book.
What it do?
Hey, man. Black and Nobel.
Right.
Wow, you see that?
Right beside shitless.
You see that?
You know, the legs, they're borrowed. They're not my legs.
Oh, them damn sure ain't your pups. They too fat.
Right. That's how the public like it. They like it thin, you know. So.
No, they
Us
don't.
in the hood.
She don't speak for my
You
public.
know, we have to just fit in with the mainstream.
Come on. And she still got the things on her toes. How does that look?
You know how
I love her for that.
It's got my toes and everything, but they called me and told me come here, you know. They need one of the authors to come here that sells a lot of books. So hey, I got about the pedicure chair and I'm here.
Shot down.
How you love that?
I held it down.
How you love it?
I like it. It's looking good. You know, so.
And that's my son, you know.
He's handsome.
Single mommies. Here we are.
Shout out to all the single moms that were getting it.
Show me your dimple, baby. Show me your dimple.
What keeps the vision going? You know, what keeps the Black and Nobel enterprise going? What keeps y'all motivated?
All right, so quantum. It's always quantum. Everything is quantum. I was in radio, like you mentioned, 15 years, but my last stay was in Savannah, Georgia. I put in my 2 weeks notice with no reason. I just knew that I had a place to stay in Philadelphia. That's all I knew. And ever since the day that I came back to Philadelphia, they go see Hakeem. He has a bookstore. I'm busy. You know, I got things to do. And the day that I walked in there, I never left. But I never had a reason why I left Savannah. You know,
it's called destiny, right?
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes, or most of the time, you have to be a risk taker. If you're going to keep following the mold, then sometimes you have to create the mold. If you're going to follow the mold, then follow the mold creator, because he has a mold too, so follow his mold, because he's going to go back and create more, you know? I was in radio, now I hold cameras. I got the award for Cameraman of the Year last year, only because I was inspired to do so, because of people like you, Dre.
No, man, I'm motivated because of people like y'all. But let me ask you this: what is the one most thing that happens short every day at Black and Nobel that people can look forward to?
The doors will open and you will be served with much respect every day. Every store can't say that. The doors will open and somebody will be there to listen to your vision, maybe listen to your pain, your problem. You can guarantee that the doors will open and somebody with intelligence and with heart and with passion will be there to serve you.
So you have #1 customer service in the business. Let me ask you this now. So having the #1 customer service, tell us a few of the people who have blessed or walked through the doors of Black and Nobel in terms of your celebrity, because I know that last week you had all like the locks and all of that up in there doing book signings, doing it way big.
Well, okay, I mean, you know, we deal with the Styles P's and the big book authors like the Sister Soldiers and, you know, movie stars and this, that, and the third. But one thing that you need to know is no matter who walks in the building, they are a star. It doesn't matter if you are on radio, if you're on the movie, if you're just walking down the street and need a book. You have to, you know, you're on that same level. In our eyes, you know, we may be a little busy and may not show it as much, but, you know, we're thankful. We're on the 2nd floor. You know, they told us the day that we moved in there, is that 2nd floor businesses don't last.
Wrong answer.
So that alone was just enough to say, well, we're just going to stay a few more hours and do a little extra just to make people come up. Those few more steps that they were coming up anyway was only a few more than it was. And it's worth it.
All right, let me ask you this though, Tyson. What advice do you have to give somebody out there who, you know, wants to build something like a Black and Nobel brand?
Consistency, persistency, and you just can't let anybody tell you that what you're doing is not what you're destined to do. I mean, if you really believe it in your heart, you have to give it 100% before you say that you can't do it. And even when you say you can't do it, it's not that you can't, you just found out a way that is not going to work for you in that situation. But, you know, being as though that you did it, reinvent yourself, tweak it a little bit, move forward. Next thing you know, you'll be interviewed on the radio.
Wow.
We are here with the man of the hour, Mr. Tyson. What's up?
What's up? What's up?
And we are here live in Black and Nobel. Let us know what's going on today.
Oh man, today is Black Party Fridays. And fortunate enough, Black Party Fridays is just something that we do for the community. Bring the DJs out, play all the music, trying to break all the noise restrictions that we have around here, just so the block could feel like we love hip hop.
Definitely.
You know, and today we had Meek Mills doing the signing.
Shout out to Meek Mills.
Yeah, with his Mr. Philadelphia show. So.
What part do you play in Black and Nobel?
Black and Nobel, I do a little bit of everything. I'm the manager of Black and Nobel.
So can I call you the boss?
Well, the manager is always the boss.
Can I call him the boss?
I mean, you can call me the one who, you know, is kind of on the forefront of the whole thing. But I'm also, I have my own company, Tyson Gravity Media. Tyson Gravity Media, we also supply support for Black and Nobel, do pictures and videos.
Okay, so where can we find all of that good stuff?
We ship to prisons.com, blackandnobel.com. That's primarily where I go to, but you know, you can pull us up on YouTube, Black and Nobel on YouTube, Philly Heat TV, of course, right? And then, you know, we have some other things that we're working on that we're getting ready to just take the world over.
Yes, most definitely. So let us know what are some upcoming events going on.
Upcoming events every Friday, Black Party Fridays. You know, we come out here. We have book signings every Friday as well. You know, we kind of just show up at a lot of places. Every second Saturday we have classes here for people, you know, history classes and things like that. You know, we pull out the chairs, we have lectures and different things, but all of that is on our website on reshiptoprisons.com and blackandnobel.com.
That is awesome. And you guys heard it here from Mr. Tyson here at Black and Nobel, and as always, I was your host for the night, Miss Nyla Vay, Philly Heat TV. Let's get it.